So we're talking about cleansing, detoxifying this week, and kind of pulling apart the different supplements that doTERRA offers that support our bodies in this all-natural process. But sometimes it makes sense to do a concerted cleanse and detox. A lot of people love to do it after the holidays or in the spring, in the fall. Those are some good times when the seasons are changing and when there's starting to be plenty of really healthy foods available. Like if we were living close to the land, close to the farm, we would start in the spring, late spring, seeing really great greens becoming available to us. Those bitters are really good for the digestive tract and the cleansing organs. And in the fall, we have also really healthy foods in the bright oranges, the pumpkins, the sweet potatoes, those, all the colors of the rainbow foods really available to us. So cleansing is something that we naturally do, but those two seasons seem to support the body best for cleansing. And there are some things that that are taxing to our bodies, right? We know this, we talk about it. We came to oils because of stress and anxiety and all of those good things, and know about aromatherapy and the benefits of that. But knowing that our digestive tract, miles long, that digestive tract plays a big role in our overall health. We're talking immunity, cardiovascular health, our mind-body connection. There are more of those neuroreceptor sites in the gut than there are in the brain. This is big stuff. So taking care of all aspects of your digestion can be a big influence on the body. What are the things that impact digestion? Well, stress, right? And we know this. I remember when I was a kid, one of the first times that I had to get up and speak in class, like do a presentation, and I'm sure probably everyone remembers a memory like this, where your stomach was in knots. You were so frightened to be in public and getting up and speaking, and you didn't know if you could do it, and your knees were shaky and you were shaky, right? That is a stress memory that you might have. And some of us still have that kind of anxiety, but there's just daily onslaught of stress. It doesn't really matter how it comes up for you. Everyone has it. And in fact, we would say that with modern lifestyles, we have too much stress and more stress than we've ever documented before. And with 90% of diseases linked to some form of stress, that is a telling story. So big impact to the digestive system is stress. Physical exertion is a form of stress. That maybe with our sedentary lifestyles, a lot of us, maybe that isn't as big of a stressor for you, but if you have a hard, physically demanding job, that's a stressor on the body. Toxins in the environment, toxins in our food supply, toxins in the water we drink, toxins in our dryer sheets, right? That's like the number one household toxicity is the dryer sheets, and possibly the cleaning supplies if you're not going all natural. So toxins in our daily life is huge, and those toxins, we breathe them in, we put them on our body with some of the body care products we might be using, wash our hair. If we're taking a shower, those water toxins aren't coming through us unless you have a whole house filtration system. Drinking water, eating foods, toxicity is there. There are chemicals, there's colored dyes, there's sulfates, there's just things that aren't easily processed by the body, and having so many of them is the problem, right? It's the so many. Our bodies are great filters. We've got lungs to filter, we have liver to filter, we have kidneys to filter, we have our digestive tract to filter, and skin as a barrier. But it's just so much all the time in all the ways. So environmental threats are a big source of toxicity to us, and then diet, right? What we eat today is so different than what even 50, 100 years ago we ate. Not we, but generations of our family. And that makes a huge difference in modern day states of disease, right? The fact that our food supply is so different, so much packaged, so much processed, so many additives, and it comes from all directions. So food and diet is a big player in how we assimilate and how we digest. So today's talk really is about the PBAssist, which is a probiotic. This is a probiotic defense formula. The special thing about the doTERRA PBAssist is that it's double encapsulated. That means it has an outer wall and an inner wall. The outer wall is meant to get through the stomach acid. So the stomach acid is trying to break everything up, do a first pass, and then your stomach empties and it goes into the rest of the digestive tract. And then we open up that probiotic, the outer layer is gone, and then out is released some food known to support healthy gut bacteria, which is the probiotic. So we release a little bit of food for that so that it has something to feed on, and then it goes through the system. Now, when you're thinking about a probiotic, some people go, well, how should I take it? When should I take it? How often should I take it? And if you're doing a cleanse, some of the recommendations would be, we talked yesterday about PBAssist, like let's try to get rid of some of the bad bacteria first, and we would do that for 10 days. Then we would add PBAssist at a higher dose, so let's say 1 capsule per meal for 10 days, and then the rest of the time 1 a day, 1 or 2 a day, yeah, one a day. So if you were saying, I want to do a month-long detox, month-long cleanse, you would start with digestive enzymes we're building this up this week, right? Start with digestive enzymes for every meal. Then 10 days into your cleanse, you would add the PBAssist to start trying to support the kill-off of bad gut flora and fauna. And then 10 days of that, you would stop that and add PBAssist, higher dose for 10 days, and then 1 a day from then on. You can get PBAssist in little sachets, and I've shown those before in videos. They're PBAssist Junior, I think. Hold on. Yes, PBAssist Junior. These are strawberry melon flavored. They are quite tasty. You have to have scissors to open them. This is a good thing because your children will get a taste of these and want them, because they are sweetened with an all-natural, non-caloric sugar, and your kids will think that they're candy. They're like that pixie stick that I used to have when I was a kid. Really tasty. I'm going to have that later. So adults can take those too if you don't like another pill in your life. So the whole point of a probiotic is support healthy gut bacteria. And we have miles of gut, miles of this intestine. They say it would fill a whole tennis court, right? And so one little bit isn't going to do it. And I remember when I first started considering supplements as a way of life, the whole notion of taking something daily didn't make sense to me. But over the years, after researching and understanding the onslaught of our system, experiencing my own health problems, healing the gut can be like step number 1 to really, really, really getting ahead of the game in terms of overall health and wellness. I really believe it starts there. This baseline nutrition and healthy gut is the key to combating so much. Probiotics are a must. They are a must if you have an autoimmune condition. They are a must if you need to be on a constant source of antibiotics or even if you just had one round. It is said that it can take years for the gut flora and fauna to revive again after one course of antibiotics. And I think that many of us have had more than one in our life. So it's something to try, right? Even if you're not going to do a cleanse or a detox, consider taking those Terrazyme to help you digest the hard to digest food, and take the probiotic. You could take this daily, one of the Terrazyme with meals and the probiotic one a day, and just start chipping away, start creating this balance that your body is craving. And what so many people experience with a healthier gut is lots of different conditions that they have start to ease up. And let me tell you, if you feel better in one way, you feel better in a lot of ways. So I'm hoping that I encourage you to try these two products especially, and that you might consider doing a cleanse and detox for a month according to this protocol I'm laying out this week. All right? Okay, more fun later, and thanks for sharing and watching and playing.